So you'll see a guy who's had a black girlfriend, all of a sudden he's got buzz cut, like clean shape up.
Glows up, bro.
I like that.
I like that.
They shave their hair because they start losing it. Because they're so stressed being around this black girl complaining about shit. That's why they got to shave their hair.
Nah, bro. White guys with black girlfriends,
they grow a beard because there's more cushion when they get slapped the out of.
Don't let no white comedian talk about no black woman as law.
And in addressing Andrew Schultz, who I do think is funny, who sits with Charlemagne and has some of these discussions about the culture, I believe he got too comfortable. So whoever is Andrew Schultz's black friend, Charlemagne, you're his black friend, sit him down, talk to him, tell him what the black woman experience truly is, because he ain't married to one, and he's obviously never been around enough of them to know how strong, how beautiful, how independent they could be while also being supportive, how much black women have done to create this entire world that we all live in and the way that they've poured in.
Kendrick takes a shot on him on the album by pointing out that people shouldn't let a white comedian talk about black women, whatever. His response is to threaten to sexually assault Kendrick in a weird, joking way.
This is the thing that is kind of funny about it. Is like first of all, Kendrick's people and the gang affiliate, everybody, his security, they will kill me. They will destroy me. They'll find me in the street. They'll cut me up. They'll shoot me. They'll do whatever. I'm not a tough guy. Y'all do. But just Kendrick, I would make love to him. And there's nothing he could do about it. Just Kendrick Lamar, I would make love to him. And the only thing that he could do is decide if it's consensual or not.
Hey, listen, what we gotta do is call a spade a spade. When it comes to Andrew Schultz, he is not one to hold back his tongue, and he says anything about pretty much anybody. And if you have been following Andrew Schultz, or if you know any of Andrew Schultz, like comic and any like comedian timing that he does, he pretty much toes the line to be very controversial in what he says. And a lot of people might know him for his podcast Flagrant, or they might know him for his podcast with Charlemagne the God, Brilliant Idiots. So when he had the moment and he had and gigs on from the United Kingdom, they came on his podcast and they pretty much got pushed back because they were laughing at a joke that he made about black women. And if you know Andrew Schultz, you know one thing: he's never gonna hold back. He's not gonna he's gonna double down on whatever he said. So if he said it, he said it. He's not gonna be like, oh no, I don't know if I should continue with. No, he's gonna double down and he's gonna make it worse and worse. So after he did that podcast, Kendrick Lamar in his recent album came out and said the following. He pretty much says, we can't let white comedians talk about our black women. That is a law. And that's pretty much a fact, though. That's a fact for Kendrick Lamar and how he feels. But for Andrew Schultz, he did not hold back and he said what he had to say. But what do you guys think about this, though? What do you guys think about a white man in his late 39 years old? And when it comes to comedians, they can pretty much say whatever. At the end of the day, if you hold and you say, oh my God, why'd you say, it's under the relief of comic. Like if he is a comedian, you have to at least understand maybe there's satire behind it, or maybe he doesn't mean it full throttle. So I think for a lot of people who don't know Andrew Schultz or don't know his comedy, obviously it's going to come off as very crazy in what he's saying. But if you know his comedy, at the end of the day, it is what it is. But the whole situation is getting very, very weird. But nonetheless, if you know comedy and you know Andrew Schultz, this is pretty much up his alley. What do you guys think? For me, I think this is blown out of proportion. It's really not that serious. It's a comic making a joke, and then later on, Kendrick Lamar taking it how he's taking it. And what is a comic gonna do with material and somebody coming at him? Make more jokes. That's pretty much the case. But let me know what you guys think in the comment sections. I'm out.